Hey everyone, I want to talk about something that might sound a little harsh at first, but I promise you it's one of the most liberating truths you'll ever hear. Ready? Nobody cares. I know, that sounds rough. But let me explain what I mean. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about how tired you are, how unfair your life is, or how many times you've been knocked down. They're too busy with their own lives, their own problems, their own dramas, and honestly, that's the best news you could possibly get. Think about it. The moment you truly understand that you're not the main character in everyone else's story, you're set free. You're no longer performing for an audience. You're really no longer waiting for applause or validation from people who are just trying to figure out their own next steps. The pressure is off. It's the only person you need to impress, the only person you're truly competing against, is the person you were yesterday. When you realize that the world isn't watching your every move with a scorecard, you stop making excuses. You stop complaining. Why? Because you finally understand that complaining is a waste of your most precious resource, your energy. You're just shouting into the void. Instead of spending that energy telling everyone how hard you have it, you can start using it to actually change your situation. You can start working. This is where the magic happens. When you stop talking and start doing, you shift from a passive victim to an active creator of your own life. All that time you spent crafting the perfect story about why you can't succeed, you can now invest that time in learning a new skill, starting that business, hitting the gym, writing that book. The focus shifts from external validation to internal progress. And let me tell you, that shift is everything. The world doesn't reward complaints. It rewards results. It rewards value. People start to notice you not when you tell them you're going to do something, but when you've already done it. When you've put in the silent, thankless hours. When you've stayed up late while others were sleeping. When you VA pushed through the pain and the doubt when no one was there to cheer you on. That's the work that matters. The work you do in the dark is what allows you to shine in the light. And this isn't about being lonely or isolated. It's about being self-reliant. It's about building a foundation so strong that it doesn't matter if you get praise or criticism. You know your own worth because you've built it, brick by painful brick. You've earned your own respect. You focus on you. You start making decisions that serve your long-term vision, not your short-term need for approval. You start saying no to things that distract you and yes to things that propel you forward. Your circle might get smaller, but the quality of your relationships will skyrocket because you'll attract people who are also focused on growth, not on drama. Let's be real. It's so easy to get caught up in what other people are doing. Social media is a highlight reel designed to make you feel like you're behind. You see someone's vacation, their new car, their perfect relationship, and the comparison trap is set. But what you don't see are the years of sacrifice, the failures, the moments of crippling self-doubt. You're comparing your behind-the-scenes footage to someone else's blockbuster movie trailer. It's not a fair fight, and it's one you'll always lose. So disengage. Unplug from the noise. Mute the accounts that make you feel less than. The only dashboard you need to be looking at is your own. Are you better today than you were yesterday? Did you learn something new? Did you push your limits, even just a little? Did you keep a promise to yourself? These are the only metrics that count. Your journey is unique. Your timeline is your own. Trying to copy someone else's path is like trying to use their key to open your door. It will never work. You have to forge your own key. This idea that nobody cares is not a call to be selfish or arrogant. It's a call to be responsible, to take radical ownership of your life. When you stop blaming the world, your boss, your parents, or your circumstances for where you are, you reclaim all of your power. You become the captain of your ship. Yes, storms will come. The waves will be rough. But you are at the helm. You decide whether to adjust the sails or let the storm sink you. I want you to try something for me. For the next week, every time you feel the urge to complain or make an excuse, stop. Just stop. And ask yourself, what is one small action I can take right now to improve the situation? Can't afford the gym? Look up a free workout on YouTube and do it in your living room? Don't have time to read? Listen to an audiobook on your commute. Feel like you have no connections? Reach out to one person on LinkedIn today. Shift your mindset from I can't because ... double quotes to I can if ... It's a small change in language that leads to a massive change in your life. The work is going to be hard. It's going to be lonely sometimes. There will be days when you want to quit, when you feel like all your effort is for nothing. On those days, remember why you started. Remember that feeling of wanting more for yourself. Understand that this is the process. This is the grind that forges champions. Success isn't a single event. It's the sum of all the small, consistent efforts you make when no one is watching. It's the daily discipline. It's choosing the hard path now for an easier life later. So, let them not care. Let them underestimate you, and let them be distracted. While they're talking, you be working. While they're scrolling, you be building. While they're making excuses, you be making progress. Focus on you. Water your own grass. Build your own empire, one day at a time. Because one day, you'll look back not for anyone's approval, but with your own deep, unshakable sense of pride. You'll see how far you've come, and you'll know, deep in your bones, that you did it. You've built this. That's a feeling no amount of external validation can ever replace. Start today. Start now. The world might not care, but you must. Care enough about your future to sacrifice for it today. Care enough about your dreams to fight for them when no one else will. Your future self is begging you. Don't let them down. Go out there and work. Focus on you and become unstoppable. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.